Welcome back to the Hillside Gardener. This is Riff Pappy. Hey, I got another little short video for you today. This one's about a foolproof watering method. It's worked for me, and it is a game changer when you water correctly. Even if you got drip irrigation, sometimes it's a little much, or sometimes a little less, depending on how your flow rate is. Anyways, the easiest way I've found is one of these. It's a little teeny moisture meter. It's a probe. Turn it on, it says 0.0. It reads 0 all the way to 9.9. 9.9 being the wettest, obviously, so you'll get a chart with it to tell you when you need to water particular crops. I normally, for me, keep my tomatoes right around 5 to 5.5 maybe. I know sometimes outside tomatoes it's hard to do, so they get extremely wet. But anyway, these work miracles. Just don't water until it tells you to. Next, pH meter. Simple, little probe. Stick it in the dirt all the way, and it will read on a needle scale. And I can stick this in, oops, about dropped it, in this potted plant here, and I think it'll read on here. Yeah, and you see it went up to 7.5, almost 8, which ain't bad. I mean, that's a flower, so it really doesn't matter. But anyway, tomatoes should be anywhere between 5.5 and 7.5. You can add things to lower and raise it. Like to raise it, you would have to add garden lime. To lower it, you have to add sulfur. But keep in mind that when you add this stuff, it doesn't register immediately. It takes a good month or so before you see any results. So the best thing you can do is amend your soil in the spring. By doing that, you just cut out a bunch of headache. As far as potting mixes goes, I use Pro Mix, and I know it's expensive, but you use it over and over again. You just amend it each fall and each spring, and you're good to go. I've had the one down on the hillside for, oh wow, probably 10 years now. And the only thing I do is I amend it with compost, add in chicken manure, and that's in the fall. In the spring, then I will go and I will add another layer of compost, a little bit of chicken manure, some stuff, you know, bone meal, and maybe a little bit of Epsom salts, just a little bit. And then whatever you need for your pH raising lower, whether it be lime or sulfur, you'll add that. Anyways, after you plant your plants, first thing you do, or the first thing I do, and it works, so maybe it will for you, maybe not. I fertilize with Alaskan fish fertilizer. Now mind you, this is a spray you mix up and you just spray the whole plant, leaves, everything. I do this probably for, I'm gonna say the first 3 weeks to a month. And I will do that once a week. After that, then I will switch to something like this. Let's see if you can see that. Fox Farm Marine Cuisine. It's really good stuff, but I mean, I only add that once a month. And that usually takes care of the nitrogen level for me. Now, when they put out the first set of flowers, switch from that to this, Schultz Bloom Plus. You can use this every time that you water. You only use a teaspoon per gallon of water. So 2 teaspoons with 1 scoop out of there is enough for a 2-gallon can, and that'll usually do about 25 square feet of a raised bed. So I mean, you don't have to use a lot. In between that, like I said, you do that once a week. In between, you check your moisture level like once every other day. Water is needed in between. Pick a day that you can remember to do this once a week, and that's it. Now, after you get into the hotter part of summer and it's wet, well, then you'll want to use some fungicide. It'll keep you from getting a lot of stuff like leaf spots, rust, blights, fruit rots, mildew, scabs, and molds. I mean, it's really good stuff, and you can put it on clear up to the day of harvest. So, I mean, it's a herbicide, but it's actually fungicide, but it does what it does. Then, after all the rains that I just told about, you definitely need to use this. It is a calcium chloride spray that you put 2 ounces of this per gallon of water, and you cover the whole plant, underneath the leaves, flowers, all of it. And you do this every week during the rainy period, or if it's really dry and then rain, dry and then rain. You don't want that. You want a consistent thing. So this kind of keeps your calcium levels up, and you won't get blossom end rot. One more thing about fertilizing. You can use, like organic stuff like bone meal for nitrogen. But mainly what I use this for is I will sprinkle it around the plants after they've fruited, because you will get rodents, chipmunks, whatever will go in there and try to eat on your plants. If this is around the base of your plant, they will not mess with it. They do not like blood meal at all. I mean, you can put it around your flowers and everything, keep rabbits out. Deer, it's kind of got mixed results, but it does work sometimes. Well, I think that's about all I got for right now. If you have any questions or anything, just comment. But please don't forget to like and subscribe. This is a new adventure for me. Hope to see you on the next one. Riff Pappy out.